It's important to remember the line between fantasy and reality, because when that line is crossed, it can lead to devastating consequences for everyone involved. Hello everyone, my name is Anya, and in this video we're going to take a look at what happened on this day in the year 1954, the Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme murder case. On the 22nd of June 1954, 16-year-old Pauline Parker and 15-year-old Juliet Hulme went out for a walk with Pauline's mother in Christchurch, New Zealand. Pauline and Juliet had a very close friendship. They had a deep passion for art, music and literature. They spent hours creating adventures and writing stories, even going so far as to create their own fantasy world, a world that they called the Fourth World. The girls described this world as an absolute paradise of music, art and dance. They believed that they would go there after they died. Pauline and Juliet had dreams of moving to Hollywood and publishing their work or working in films. The girls had a very close friendship, perhaps a little bit too close for their parents' liking. Their parents became very concerned with the amount of time the girls were spending together. In 1954, Juliet's parents announced that they were separating and they made plans for her to move to South Africa to live with relatives. This news devastated both Juliet and Pauline. They couldn't bear the thought of being separated from each other. Juliet made the suggestion that Pauline could move to South Africa with her, but Pauline didn't believe that her mother would accept this. So the two girls made plans to remove Pauline's mother out of the picture so they could follow up with their dream to move to Hollywood. On the 22nd of June 1954, the two girls went out with Pauline's mother, Honora, to have cake and tea at a tea shop. Afterwards, they took Pauline's mother out for a walk in the woods. The two girls distracted Pauline's mother by dropping a crystal on the ground, and when Pauline's mother went to pick it up, Pauline and Juliet snuck up behind her and bashed her in the head with a brick that they had hidden under a sock. The two girls bashed Honora repeatedly in the head until she finally succumbed to her injuries. Covered in blood, Pauline and Juliet ran away screaming for help, claiming that Pauline's mother had suffered an accident. When investigators arrived on the scene, it was clear that this was no accident. And when they searched the house, they discovered Pauline's diary, where she had written about her hatred for her mother and how she wanted her dead. Pauline and Juliet were both arrested and charged with murder. In August 1954, the two girls were found guilty of the murder of Honora Parker. Too young for the death penalty, Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme were sentenced to 5 years in prison. 5 years in prison for murder. It has been long believed that their freedom came with the condition that they never contact each other again. This belief has been determined to be untrue. What is true is that the two girls never saw each other again after their release from prison. Pauline Parker changed her identity and she later moved to England. She now lives a quiet life away from the public eye. Relatives say that she expressed deep remorse for what she did to her mother. Juliet Hulme also changed her name to Anne Perry. She spent many years writing successful novels until she died in 2023. The Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme murder case came under attention again in 1994 with the release of Peter Jackson's movie Heavenly Creatures. Starring Melanie Lynskey and Kate Winslet, this movie provided a deep insight into their friendship and their murder. This is a case that shows the line between fantasy and reality, and it also shows that when that line is crossed, it can lead to devastating consequences for everybody involved. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. My name is Anya and we just looked at what happened on this day.